TrakRite is an ERP system that consists of two parts: data collection for collecting the data, and data archival for viewing that collected data. We're going to start with the data collection portion of it. So we're going to import our project or CSV file. And now we get to map what the data is. So depending on what file you import, we'll have more or less columns of information to map. The first column would be our product name, so I'm just going to select product name from the list. And the second is our product description. Before we can move on, we have to assign a project name, and I'm just going to call it sample. And now I'm going to import that project. And it's asking me, do we want to move the CSV file or make a copy of it? I don't need a copy, so I'm just going to click yes to move it. It pulls in our project name with all of the products that were in that CSV file. Right now we don't have any information to look at because we haven't assigned any statuses. But before we do that, we want to make sure that we assign managers and employees for the current stage that we are in. So we just click on the button, and I'm going to go ahead and add my name to the manager list. And then I'm going to check it. So I click OK, and now I am the one manager on duty for the loading stage. We can have multiple selection for both managers and employees. And if we were to change the stage right now, we can also assign the managers and employees for the other stages, even before we have any data or we are even ready for unloading. So let's go back to loading. Managers and employees are assigned, so let's get that out of the way. And now let's take a look at what this means. So we have our sample project, which includes 6 products. We don't have anything assigned yet, so we have none of those. We have no statuses, and we have no times. Our truck assignment, depending on how large this project is, we may need to break it up over multiple trucks. And we can do that here by assigning different trucks. We can also do this globally and assign all of the different products to the same truck. And it's asking me, since they don't all match, do we want to overwrite it? And yes, so now we're all truck 1. We have the ability to enter information. If we didn't import it from the CSV file, we can put it in here, such as a description for our project, a destination, which we can then look on Google Maps, and any notes assigned to that. If there's a particular way that it has to be installed, or location, or anything like that, or maybe even just, hey, something happened to this project and here's why we had to go back to the loading stage and rebuild some of those products because it was damaged or broken or whatever it was, or the customer didn't know what they were ordering and they got the wrong product. We can then sign off on any of those notes or any of the statuses, or even if we just completed a stage. So we'll see that in just a moment. So now I'm going to click on one of the products, and we have our status assignment and our information, which looks very similar to that from the project. If you remember, when we imported it, we had a product description column, so that's what we see here. Same thing with the destination. If we wanted to do that, we can tie it into Google Maps. Maybe we just say, hey, this is part of room B instead of the main room. Notes, this is a great place to put in any kind of information about how it has to be installed. Or if something happened to the product, we can write that here. And then we could sign off on it, and it'll give us a timestamp as well as the signature. So let's go back to the status, and let's assign a status to our base cabinet. Right now we have the different statuses available, such as checked, damaged, missing, rejected, or pending. So the first one, nothing went wrong. Let's just go ahead and click checked. So it tells us the exact timestamp that we checked it, the managers and the employees. On our tree view, if I click off of it, we can see that it is in green, indicating that everything went well. Now our dental cabinet, let's say this one got damaged. So we're going to check damage, click OK, and now it is in red. And if we look at our tree view, it didn't move from the list because it's red. It means it needs to be addressed quickly. So that's why we want to keep it at the top of the list. So if we want to come over to our information, we can just say that product was dropped. And then I'm going to go ahead and sign it because I'm the manager on duty. So I'm just going to do clear it, do a signature. Cursive is a little hard, so I'll just do this. And then we click OK. Now I have my initials and the timestamp. Make sure we save the changes. And I know it's kind of hard because we have to go back through the shop. We have to recreate the damaged part or the damaged product to assign another status. So the times are going to be a little off here. But once we've done that, we want to assign a new status and we want to have it replaced. So it was damaged before, which means we can damage replace it now. Now it is a green status again. With our new timestamp, the manager or managers assigned as well as the employees. It has been moved to the bottom of our list because it is a good status, not one that requires immediate attention. Maybe one of them went missing. So that'll have to be addressed. The others, everything went well, so it's all checked. And you can see also at the top, it's telling me the completion of our project. So every time we check off a good status, such as checked, then it's going to increase the completion. Versus, hey, we still have 83 even though everyone has a status. Well, this one's a bad one, it hasn't been fixed yet. If we go back to our project and go to our overview, we can see these progress bars to see how everything is panning out. So we have 6 products. 4 of them, this is our loading stage, 4 of them have been checked. We don't have any damaged, but we have one damaged replaced. And we have one missing that hasn't been replaced yet. Nothing's been rejected, and nothing's pending. So now we need to fix the one that we lost somewhere. It got misplaced or walked off, who knows. So we're going to assign the status, and we're going to make this one missing replaced. Now it's green. Our project is 100% completed. It is ready to unload. So it's ready to it's all on the truck, it's time to ship out, and then we can start unloading. So all we have to do is change from loading to the unloading stage. And we haven't assigned any managers or employees yet, but we can do that just the same way that we did it for loading. And all of the processes will be the exact same.